Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So as we all know, a huge 4-team NBA trade just went down, and I know a lot of us out there are excited about these different players on these teams and how exactly it's going to affect the landscape of the NBA. So I know, like, Clint Capello's over in the Atlanta Hawks now. If you guys want a rebuild of that, get this video to 1,000 likes, and I will do that for my next video, assuming another huge trade does not happen. But honestly speaking, out of all the teams, you know, the Denver Nuggets, Timberwolves, Atlanta Hawks, I was actually the most interested in the circumstances of the Houston Rockets. For one, it seems like Covington was just, like, born to play for the Houston Rockets. I think we've all been saying this for a long time now. It just seems like the perfect player for D'Antoni's offense. Also, he was drafted by the Houston Rockets. I did not know that, man. I just saw that a few hours ago. But yeah, also, this team does not have a center. Now, I know what you're thinking here, guys. You're saying, you know, Jordan Bell's the center. Not really. He just doesn't really do very well at the position, and even if you were to consider him a center, he's barely a rotational center at that. I like him much more at the power forward position. I think when he played for the Golden State Warriors, you know, back when he shot 63% field goal percentage, he was playing mostly the power forward position out there. And then they have, like, Tyson Chandler, who's just old. I mean, he's one hard foul away from completely just turning into dust. He's averaging 1 point on the season, man. I'm 1.4. Like, literally, it's like playing Skip Bayless out there, right? And then you have Isaiah Hartenstein, who I actually think is a really, I don't want to say a solid center, but he's a good center. Like, I think he would probably be their best center on this team as of right now. He had like one nice game for them, and then D'Antoni was like, yeah, you're not going to play ever again for whatever reason, man. So the reason I really want to do this rebuild today is because I'm very intrigued by this idea of this small ball lineup that D'Antoni really has kind of fallen in love with over the past few weeks with the Rockets, and how exactly if it could work like in the long scope of things. Just because when I typically do these rebuilds, you know, you get your traditional point guard, shooting guard, you know, your 3-and-Ds out there at the forward spots, or I guess if you have a superstar player on the team, and then like your center, and you try to get like a center that fits a certain style. But this case, it's PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker is 6'5", guys. Now, he's a great defender. Can make those corner threes. But yeah, definitely not your traditional lineup. So it's going to be very interesting. Now, as far as this goes, by the time you're watching this, there is definitely a chance the Houston Rockets do make another trade. I could see them going for somebody like a Tristan Thompson, you know, or somebody along those lines, or maybe signing Kenneth Faried in free agency. But they have not done that yet to make it in this video. So I want to, you know, run with this lineup for this first season. I want to see how it does. But I am going to kind of keep open the mindset that I don't think this is like a long-term solution for the Houston Rockets. So I want to set this team up for success in the future by means of a more natural center. So what I am going to do is I am going to put Isaiah Hartenstein into the G League after I guess go and sign another player, because I can't just sign him. I'm not going to sign anybody major just because, like I said, man, I'm trying to, like, you know, keep it as realistic as possible with the lineup. So we'll just bring in this guy real quick. There we go, Kalen Lucas. And then now, hopefully, I should be able to put Isaiah Hartenstein into the G League. And that's just a player I kind of want to invest in, man. I really actually like his game a lot. I've seen a few highlights of his. He's a solid center. So we are going to go with the new look, you know, small ball lineup. Eric Gordon, of course, coming off the bench. You can't trade him because he actually signed an extension, and I think like 6 months has passed before you can trade players, so, you know, he's part of the team. And then we're going to have Jordan Bell. We're going to have him listed at the center spot, more so just like another small ball guy that can go in there. They can play the center or power forward spot if needed. You got Austin Rivers, Ben McLemore, you got Chris Clemens, who's actually not going to get minutes in this case, and you got Tyson Chandler, who's like there. I mean, he exists. He's there, man. He's part of the roster. So, really curious how this team does against, you know, the Los Angeles Lakers of the world. But that's kind of the fun part about it, man, is that we don't really actually know. So let me get PJ Tucker. He's going to go about 31 minutes. Daniel House at the power forward spot. I was actually looking at the lineups, and Robert Covington actually went down to like 6 rating points if you put him at power forward, and Daniel House, I think, only was like negative or +1 or something like that. So it was the least resistance route, I should say. So that's why we're kind of going with him right there. Let's get James Harden about 37. So yeah, very interesting, guys. System efficiency, we got the 3.5-star 7-second offense. It's so funny we still call it the 7-second offense, just because offenses are actually a lot more quicker than that these days. It's more like a 3-second offense. Not exactly that, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I guess while we're at it here, since we're not really, you know, I guess another player I actually like too quite a bit is this Chris Clemens guy. I'm not going to toss him in G League, mainly because I got to sign another player, and I don't feel like it, bro. But yeah, so the first game with this lineup is actually going to be against Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee at the center spots, and of course LeBron James, but he's a forward. So we are going to go ahead and simulate this one with Simcast. It could be bad, guys. It could be really, really bad. Maybe they get blown out by like 50, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, we can't even trade anybody, though, because that's actually the trade deadline. So they can't even, like, experiment one game with this line before they decide what to do. It's going to be interesting, bro. So simulate with Simcast against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, keep in mind, the Lakers are one of the top teams in the NBA, so we lose to them. It's not that big a deal. If we get blown out by them, well, then it's a different story. So let's go ahead and simulate the game here. Or maybe we just win, and D'Antoni looks like a freaking genius. Looks like it's probably not the case. 114, 103. And what's the first thing I notice? Guys, what's the first thing you notice on the screen that might just have you a little wary of the small ball lineup? Malika Andrews. I don't know who Malika is, but she's a basketball analysis. She says JaVale McGee of the Lakers would not be denied tonight. Posted a season-high rebound total and bruised some people along the way. Hashtag medic anyone. So we already got JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee. I mean, he's solid. I like JaVale. But just grab his career, season-high in rebounds. So yeah, James Harden, 19 points, 9 assists. Now, this team doesn't really do a lot of, like, on-ball screens or anything like that. Not like they used to, which is kind of why they traded away Clint Capella. Used to be a big part of that. PJ Tucker, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Russell Westbrook, 12, 8, and 8. So, yeah, overall, I mean, nobody played fantastic. Just everybody kind of did their thing out there. And then we got LeBron James, 37, 9, and 10. 12 rebounds for Anthony Davis. Then you got Dwight Howard, 12 and 12. JaVale McGee, 18 rebounds, guys. Damn, man. 18 freaking rebounds. Yo, can I do, like, the, is there a way to check out, like, yeah, there we go. Yeah, the team. So, rebounding-wise, can I just see, like, the total breakdown, or are you going to make me do math? Yep, they're going to make me do math. So, 30 defensive to 42 defensive. And then 9 to 25. Big freaking yikes, guys. Big freaking yikes. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead now and simulate the rest of the season. We're going to see how things go. 32 and 19. Keep that record in mind. We'll see where we're at the end of things. Okay, so honestly, D'Antoni might just be a basketball genius. 54 and 27. That is a fantastic record, man. Like, we lost that game to the Lakers, and then after that, like, things were just kind of going fine. We lost to the Knicks twice, so take that for what it is. Absolutely blown out the Golden State Warriors. Take that for what it is. But, you know, overall had success against the Jazz, Mavericks, Boston Celtics. So I don't honestly know, man. I don't know what's going to happen with this. If we're going to just get swept in the first round of the playoffs, or maybe we are just already a championship team. Just blew out the Grizzlies 144 to 101. We got Giannis as MVP, John Morant Rookie of the Year. Yeah, this stuff's pretty much typically the same. All-NBA first, with, of course, James Harden making that. All-NBA second, and All-NBA third with Russell Westbrook on there. I've been trying not to say Russell Westbrook anymore. And it's not so much that I would say to make fun of him, it's just that's how I would speak. So people were kind of like getting offended by that. But we have the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Now let's go to these players' stats and team stats and just see how we did overall. I guess we'll go to team stats first. Scoring-wise, top 2 in the NBA. I mean, yeah, we have more scorers and shooters on the court now. Defensively, it looks like we were, all right, now, like, I'm literally middle of the road. 15th in the NBA. Middle of the road for that. So that's okay, all things considered, man. I actually thought maybe they would have been a bit better defensively because, like, Robert Covington on the perimeter with PJ Tucker, Daniel House, the switchability, the athleticism, but also I see the point of not having a natural center out there and what that can do. Rebounding-wise, okay, just rebounds per game. We are not the worst team. Once again, middle of the road. Okay. Who knows, man? Maybe it works out fine. Player stats on the season. So we got James Harden, 33.6 rebounds, 8 assists. Russell Westbrook, 25, 8, and 7. And let's be quite honest here, man. It's not so much the rebounding that we're worried about. Plain simple, you got two of the best rebounding guards in the entire NBA. It's more so just like the defensive thing, you know, where it's like, yes, defensively, the Rockets kind of perform nicely because they can switch on a lot of people, but also how do you stop the big-ass dudes out there, right? Robert Covington, let's see how he did since coming to this team. Going to his split stats, we'll look at after the All-Star break. 12 points, 6 rebounds, about the same numbers he was putting up over on the Timberwolves there. Shot a little bit less, a little worse, but 42% from 3, really up to that number, so that's great. I guess we'll also check out PJ Tucker as the starting center, how he did since the All-Star break at his new position. So scoring downwind a little bit, rebounding about what it's been at, you know, defense still there too, so no big time changes there. And we got Daniel House since the All-Star break as the starting power forward technically, and his numbers, you know, went up a little bit, not much, but, you know, enough. there we go. It seems to be working, man. So we do got the OKC Thunder in the first round of the playoffs. That's Steven Adams. At least he's not like a scoring center all that much. So hopefully not too many issues with that. Simulate rounds. I mean, PJ Tucker's pretty much just a 6'5" Steven Adams with a 3-point shot, you know, sitting in that corner like that. We got a tied series, up 3-2, tied series, and, well, we just lost in the first round. 45 for James Harden, 19 for Russell Westbrook. Chris Paul, 26 and 15. Nader at 23. 9 for 9. Damn, I'm going to freaking this guy on my team. My God. Nerlens Noel feasted and beasted. Double-double for Steven Adams. Yeah, I mean, we all know the Houston Rockets are going to win games in the regular season, but you lose in the first round of the playoffs like that, it's a complete failure of a season. Complete failure of a season, man. So it definitely shows that we got some work to do, but the good thing is that we do have the offseason now. Draft pick wise, I don't know exactly what the draft pick situation is. I don't think any like rookie center is going to be the fixing point of this team. What I do know is PJ Tucker's rating goes down dramatically, so he's probably not going to be part of the rotation now. We got Covington now, you know, full time, so that'll be pretty cool. Daniel House seems to be serviceable enough. But now it's a matter of, okay, D'Antoni, do we move on from you? Personally speaking, in this rebuild, I'm not going to because I don't think there's better options. But I'm going to have a long, stern talk with him, man. I'm going to say, yo, your bitch-ass lineup's not working, man. You're going to listen to me now. Coach Crispy. You'll be like my assistant coach, but you're the official head coach, if it makes sense. I'm like the guy behind the scenes doing all the real work out there. Okay. NBA draft. Not really any specific position I'm looking for. I guess maybe like the best center available would be kind of nice, so we can just work on that. But yeah, 26th pick in the draft. It's not going to be anything great here. And we got overall wise, yeah, a lot of like guards and power forwards and stuff. All right, give me Steven Inuch. I said that right. Don't tell me otherwise. I probably completely butchered it, and I just won't refer to him to the rest of the game because I'm probably not going to use him. No, maybe it's just Nooch. Louisville fans are killing me right now, man, in the comments. Okay, team player options. Austin Rivers declined. That's okay. We have Chris Clemens. Good to go. Ben McLemore, he's been actually nice. He's really resurrected his career, so that's cool to see. Qualifying offers, Jordan Bell. I will actually bring him back only for the qualifying. I'm not looking to like throw him any additional money because he is, you know, while I'd say he's better at power forward, he is definitely more of a traditional kind of like beat him up inside power forward, which is just kind of outdated in the league these days. But free agency wise, we actually got some money to work with here. So I see a guy like an Aaron Baines. Aaron Baines seems, or even Marc Gasol, really either one of those guys would be a perfect fit in the sense that they can stretch the floor. You know, Marc Gasol I still think has something defensively inside him. Mason Plumlee, you know, that's kind of the whole like traditional center thing they're trying to get away with. So I would definitely say Aaron Baines or Marc Gasol are the players for me, assuming we can get them on the team here. And all right, they both agree. I guess who would I rather have? Aaron Baines 33, Marc Gasol is 35. Although I feel like Marc Gasol is not going to like progress as lowly. He's got the post defense, you know, so he can handle those big bodies out there. He's got a championship. That's important to note. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with Marc Gasol for right now. Now, if I can also get Aaron Baines, obviously I will do so. But I don't think that's going to be happening. I don't think we have the salary cap for it. So yeah, Marc Gasol. I feel like it's a perfect fit for our team here, guys. Okay, anybody else we want to go for? So I guess Austin Rivers. I will get him back, you know, $6 million, or I guess only $5 million a season. I mean, might as well, right? Might be a nice little trade piece for us later on. The power forward spots. Yeah, I can see that getting a little sketchy now that PJ Tucker's off the team. We're definitely going to have to look at some trades, I think, guys. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season and see how things are looking, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so this is what the team is looking like so far. We got Russell, James, Covington, Jordan Bell, Marc Gasol, and then, of course, we got a pretty nice, decent enough bench right there. Now, what I do see is we got too many point guards and we got too many shooting guards. So I think I'm going to have to package some of these guys away. And like I said, I would ideally like to upgrade at the power forward position if possible. I don't think I can trade. Actually, I can. Yeah, Bell does not have a no trade clause, so I will definitely throw him into a trade. I'm going to say probably with Eric Gordon. I mean, financially, it gives us something there. I like what Ben does for this team, and I'm just okay with kind of moving on, you know, beyond him. So we'll see what's offered up right here. Oh, man. Oh, I don't want... that's a nice trade. I don't want to pay Al Horford for the next 3 seasons, and I also don't want to trade away Marc Gasol, so I'm not doing that one, but it wasn't bad. Thaddeus Young, he seems like he would kind of fit out here. Plus, we get a nice young center in Daniel. I like that trade kind of so far. Thaddeus just seems like he'd be a good fit on this team here, guys. 83-point shot, athletic, fits in with what we're kind of doing with that. So, I like that one quite a bit. Anything else? We got Christian Wood. Actually, a very, very solid basketball player, guys. You might not know too much about Christian Wood, but as a Piston fan, he's a lot of fun to watch. Rebounding-wise, 87. Shot block is at a... Did I already pass it? Yup, I already passed it. It must not have been very impressive if I did not see what it was. It's at a 75. 6'10", gives him length out there. Plus, you get Kyle Anderson, so that's not bad. You could get... Not going to get Clint Capella back. Not going to do that. We got Bogdanovich and Bjelica. That's a very, very nice trade. That's a very nice trade, but I don't really have like room for him. Here we go, Kyle Kuzma. We also get Danny Green out of it. All right, yeah, we got some things to work with here. Luke Kennard, Davis Bertans, and Norman Powell. Get a bit younger there. Eric Paschal and Draymond Green. Yeah, I don't see them giving up all of that. Okay, I think this trade probably makes the most sense. It probably makes the most sense. We don't really need Bogdan, but I mean, 28-year-old that can shoot the lights out. 32-year-old, that's on a very nice contract. They can shoot the lights out. It makes complete sense to me, at least just from that perspective. But yeah, so I guess we will go with... Here, let me do this. Okay. House, I'll put back at power forward. He actually did fine right there, so that's cool. We'll put Bogdan at small forward. He goes up to an 81 overall. And then he'll probably be a 6-man off the bench for us. Oh, yo, they actually want to start him over Covington. Well, I don't know about all that, Chief. I don't know about all that one, man. We'll probably switch. Yeah, we'll switch that up. We'll go with Bogdan, Rivers, Ben, House, and then just to like play some additional minutes, we will go with Isaiah Hartenstein, who we now have on the team here. So that should be cool. 11 minutes per game. And then, yeah, that's the starting five. Lots of, I mean, it's complete spacing. It's complete spacing. And I feel like defensively with Marcus Gasol helps out a lot of things too. So that's the team, guys. I'm going to kind of finagle with the rotation a little bit. I'm never going to say finagle again, by the way. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and simulate this season, guys. To me, it's a championship team. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and what you have around them. And we have a lot of good players around them. So let's do it, man. Okay, so definitely a very successful regular season, which does not mean a damn thing if you're a Houston Rockets fan. Like, I know that city, they want a damn championship, bro. Like, plain and simple. I mean, James Harden is a top shooting guard of all time. You got, I probably got to say, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, Iverson or James Harden, guys. You guys let me know that in the comment section below. But if we win this game here against the San Antonio Spurs, or maybe I'm forgetting somebody. Not Klay Thompson. No, not Klay Thompson. Not yet. No, probably not ever. Not ever. But still, 59-22. One more game. We got double. We got 60 wins. And, of course, we take the L man to the San Antonio Spurs. Here are all of the player awards for you guys to see. We got Markelle Fultz Most Improved. And D'Antoni did get Coach of the Year. So, looks like we are first in the Western Conference. All-NBA first, All-NBA second with Harden, and All-NBA third with Russell Westbrook. All right. So, yes, first seed. Western Conference. Go these players' stats on the season. See how everybody did. James 27, 5-7. Russell at 23, 7-6. Marcus Gasol 15.7 rebounds, 4 assists. And then offensively, shot about 36% from 3. Defensively was nice. Love to see, man. We got Bogdan, of course. Robert Covington at 9 points, 5 rebounds, bringing the defense. And there's the rest of the team. So, yeah, overall, they all play nicely together. No complaints. First round, Denver Nuggets. Simulate round right here. Here we go, man. Here we might just lose in the first round again. Jokic might just make us yo bitch, bro. That was a rhyme, by the way. Not a very good one, but oh my god, we're gonna lose in the first. Oh my, okay. We got past yo bitch, bro. We got past him. 23 for Michael Porter, 28, 11, and 9 for Russell, 25 and 11 for James Harden, 14, 12, and 5 for Marcus Gasol. That's why I definitely want to get him over Aaron Baines. I just know he plays nice like late in his career. I can't believe he was a second round draft pick. Damn, 18th in the 2007 draft. Insane, man. All right, next up we got the Lakers. Simulate rounds. Hopefully this goes better for us this season too. We always lose some first few games there, guys. We got tied series, 3-2, 3-3, and once again, 7-game series. Lucky for us, if you want to be, you know, say you're lucky to go up against Luka Doncic, is that the 6 seeds in the Western Conference and the 6th and 8th is in the East. Oh, please give us Hawks versus the Rockets. Please give us the Hawks versus the Rockets, man. I need this in my life. I need this in my life. I need this in my life. Come on, guys. Ah, man, y'all bitches had to lose to the Brooklyn Nets? Come on, man. That would have been like the perfect ending. We got a triple-double for Russell Westbrook, 25 for Marcus Gasol, still bringing it. I really wanted to see how this team, you know, these teams would have done against. 2K, y'all got some dumbass simulations sometimes. You don't want to say that real quick, man. Like, who you got some, like, I don't even know, bro. Who you even got making these damn games? Okay, Andre Drummond is with Clint Capella on the Hawks, apparently. It don't matter. I don't got to deal with them, man. I don't got to deal with that BS right there. So, here we go. And just like that, guys, we won 4 games to 1. James Harden, your finals MVP with 41 points, 7 assists in that closeout. 15, 6, and 6 for Marc Gasol. 30, 12, and 9 for Kevin Durant over there. All right, guys. So, what's the summary of this video? Do I feel like it was a good trade? I do feel like Covington is going to flourish more so than usual in the Houston Rockets offense. But I also think, too, that with that, you know, asset of gaining him, you lose quite a bit by not having a center. I really think so, man. Like, if they were able to go out there and just get some sort of, like, 3-and-D type of center, you know, nobody crazy, just a body out there, man. I think it would help them out so much more. As opposed to, you know, D'Antoni trying to pull, pull like a Steve Kerr and reinvent the wheel with the small ball. I'm not seeing it as like a long-term solution. I could be wrong about that. Maybe I am, but we'll see what happens, guys. Maybe they do some more trades. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you don't mind dropping that like, subscribing if you are new to the channel, guys. I know a certain portion of you guys watch my videos and are not subscribed, so it would be greatly appreciated. And as always, guys, check out that second channel, Extra Crispy. I also talked about, you know, every single trade in more depth over on that channel. But yeah, men, until the next rebuild, probably be Clint Capella Hawks, I would probably say, unless a big trade happens. But we'll see, men.